Hi guys, it's Suga and welcome back to another video, and today I'll be talking to you about I'm Traveling Alone by Bjork. This is a Norwegian thriller and it was recommended by Dora from Dora and Tininha, a Portuguese booktuber, who said I would love this thriller. And now plot twist, or no, it's not a plot twist, I loved it. As I told you, this is a Norwegian thriller and it has all the tropes that I most like on books. I'll put here a timestamp on the description and on the screen, the time that you can skip, because this couldn't be spoilers and most of them are, so just to know. But if you want to know my favorite tropes, you can watch. So it has detectives with problems in their personal lives. Our main protagonists, the Holger Munch and Mia Kruger, are the two main detectives. Holger has a troubled relationship with his ex-wife and with his daughter, but he has a very strong relationship with his granddaughter. Mia has an addiction. It's not an addiction, but she wants to die because of her twin sister who died very young, so she feels a little bit of a guilt. So they have problems, and that's one of the tropes that I like. Then we have cults, we have mind games, we have someone who is very smart and twisted. I liked it. Now, the book. So, the book starts with the homicide of a girl who should start school now, and she disappeared, and she's hanging on the tree with the statue saying, I'm traveling alone, from the airlines, a dress, and some books. And then the second girl happens. This happens very fast in the book. So it begins to understand that this may be a serial killer or something with a problem with young girls. Holger is trying to connect his old team because he's been relocated to a very far place, and now he's coming back to the main action scene, and he's going to get Mia, and then they go to unveil the mystery of these missing girls and these girls who hang up on trees and saying I'm traveling alone. I'm not saying much more of this, but it's a murder mystery investigation. So what did I like about the book? First, the setting is amazing. We have not exactly a POV, but you have different chapters following different characters. So it will be POVs in this point, but we see different actions during each chapters. Can be for secondary characters, can be for other plot points, can be for other persons that we only see once or twice, or the main detectives, and that make the story moving on a way that it's interesting, and you're always trying to see evidence when it's not a chapter for example, from the detectives. You're always trying to see who is that person, who is this person going to play, what's going to happen, because you are dislocated completely to someone that you don't know, and you don't know what's going to happen. And that was very interesting. I think the concept of the book is very well played. Till the end, I was like, oh, and I start following my theories, and then, okay, maybe this is connected, okay, no, yes, and in the end, it's very satisfying, the story, how it goes. I really love the concept. I really love how the author created the storyline, all the twists and turns that we're gonna get. The themes that he put here, all the elements, all the clues, the mind game, everything is so good, because I cannot say much more because I will be spoilers, but this is such a great book on a way that will capture you. The beginning is kind of slow on a point that you are introducing to the characters, you are learning a little bit about them, you are formulating the action, the killings and everything, and then moves to a more intense action, and close the end. It's very fast, everything is happening and it's very good. I was very captivated to read it. I'll totally recommend it. I think it doesn't have any serious grotesque scenes. If you are not a fan of that, it has one scene that has some kind of grotesquity, or some kind of, it's a little bit extra, but overall it doesn't have that extra factor that sometimes some North European thrillers have, to be very bloody. What are you doing, Tobias? Okay. Doesn't have that setting of a lot of blood, a lot of gore and everything, so it's not that type of book, but it's very interesting in the point of view of psychology, how it's going to go on all of this, the killer, the other factions, the everything, even the detectives. They are interesting to know. They are not just the heroes. They are gray. They have their own problems. They deal with their own emotions, and it's amazing to follow it. It's part of a series, and this is the first one. The second one is the Hollow Always Hunt at Night, I think is how it calls. Or the Hollow only, yeah, the Hollow Always Hunt at Night. And I have here the third, The Boy in the Headlights, which is small. I think this is the biggest one, but it's definitely a very good thriller in the point of captivating, of not knowing what's gonna happen, because till the end I was captivating to trying to figure out every single piece of the puzzle, and when you figure out one, you have another piece that is showing you that you are missing this. A little bit like Missing Pieces was for me, that you have till you reach the end and then all the pieces start to glue together. Here is more on the point that when you put a piece on the puzzle, you see that another one is missing, and you have to fill that clue over. I totally loved it. I'm gonna do something that I usually don't do, which is discussing spoilers. So if you don't want to get spoilers for this book, I leave you here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget, I post videos every Tuesdays and Saturdays, and I see you guys on next video. But I need to talk about spoilers because I need to tell a little bit about this. So I'm traveling alone. As I said, there appears two girls hanging out, and then there were two more killings. And I think I first thought that the killer was connected to this religion cult that appears, and I was like, okay, has to be a religion cult. Maybe they need to sacrifice the girls because to reach heaven, so you go first, they know they can be pure. Because the way the story was told, I was thinking on that, going to that part, and I was like, okay, this is the point. Yes, no. But then when things start unfolding, that it's just a con, or it's just part of a con, and they are just, okay, they are mess up people. They kidnap and they violate children, especially the priest. That's hinted, it's not showed, but it's hinted that he has some intimate relationship with a girl. It starts to unveil that it wasn't connected, and I was like, why it's not connected? It makes total sense. And when you understand that who the person was, Karen, then when we understand who the person was and why she was doing that, I thought, maybe that one, because it makes sense. The same thing is when we discover who she was, and then we understand, like, it's not playing with Munch, it's playing with Mia, why she wanted Mia, and she blaming her for killing her sister without she being fault, because the heroin addiction was cured by Karen. She found her and she put it on a facility to take out the heroin, although Mia killed Karen's sister lover. The other part was Karen, so she was partly faulty, but she didn't believe that. She believed Mia was guilty. And since Karen lost a baby that she kidnapped, because she couldn't have babies, she wanted to kill children on the same age of her baby to send them to heaven to be company. That's a mess up person, totally. Like, what the hell? And then when she starts saying the teacher, I was like, oh no. I thought of the teacher of the boys, of Tobias, not the cat, but in Torben. I was like, oh no, she's gonna kill that teacher. She's watching her too. Maybe when she gets the cold, but then it doesn't. She will be the teacher. There will be a mess up classes, but oh my god, this was so intense. I loved it. Although the first part in the beginning, I was like, okay, it starts really slow, but then when you start seeing things of the puzzle, it's amazing, because everything starts to go together, everything starts to fall. I loved it. I loved it. That's what I'm gonna say, because that cult was messed up. And in the end, when the boy killed the priest, I was like, okay, he's gonna kill the boy. But then I was confused, like, he's gonna let them go, but he's very obsessed with going to heaven. And when he starts talking with the priest, I was like, oh, because he saw the demon in the priest. And then when he explained, you are the demon, I have to save you, and then he burns the church, I was like, how about the other people? What's gonna do? You know? And how they I don't know, it wasn't expected, because I want something to, maybe he will put like a faith, a struggle of faith, and then the priest will come and the boy will run. But no, not in that way. It was totally unexpected because he was so blind by faith. But it was good. So yeah, I totally recommend I'm Traveling Alone. I hope you read it, and if you reached this far, you saw the spoilers, I assume you read it. Tell me what you thought about it. I would love to discuss this with you, because oh my god, this was amazing. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I post videos every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!